2006. This season, Michigan returned 6 starters from last season's team. Coach, if you give us a few opening remarks, then we'll take questions.
Good afternoon. Wonderful to be here. I come from behind the curve. Time to take questions.
We'll start with the front row.
Hey coach, your team took a trip to Rome in April where they practiced and many unique experiences mixed in. You said about the trip that it was the best thing you've been a part of on the football team and that not all learning is done in the classroom and not all learning is done on the football field. Next season, Kaplan's been planning on taking a team trip to Paris, Norway, and London. My question is, can you expound on why that Rome trip was valuable and why trips in the future will be valuable?
Yes, it's incredible to connect with somebody from a different country to see something you've never seen before. Taste foods you've never tasted, or hear a language you've never heard. And then experience it together as a team. Like 8th grade classes that go to Washington, D.C. for a field trip, or 12th grade class goes to Rome. Much like that, to be able to experience as a group makes it so much better. Only 9 times better because you're not only your own experience, but the others in the group. And yeah, it's a chance to put the college back in college football. It's a chance to have the whole world be your is done in a classroom. Out there living, after seeing, doing. So I would recommend it. It has been the best thing that I've been personally been part of.
On the left in the front row.
Yeah, Tom Crawford, 921 Lansing. Jim, can you talk about Rashawn Gary? I can't recall any D linemen in Michigan having this much preseason life while really. Talk about how Rashawn has handled that, how high the ceiling is for this young man.
Thank you. Yes, very interesting to see how Rashawn has handled it. To me, I've really watched it. He was one of the top recruits, maybe the top recruit coming out of high school. He's had a lot of hype, he's had a lot of adulation, and there's some people that that's what they live for. They live for approval of others. To be recognized as a hyped up player. And then there's other people that they see that hype or that adulation and they go by it like it's a cone, an orange cone on the side of the road. There's some people that are just aspiring for greater things than just the adulation of somebody. And I think Rashawn's that type of guy. He really liked it. Doesn't care too much about that. He's going to buy it like it's a cone, orange cone on the side of the road. And he just works. And, I really think competing is his favorite thing. And he has the license and the ability to be great. He's really good. What to say about that?
We're here to the right towards the back.
Jim Benedict, Internet Sports. How has Maurice first handled the extra attention this year? He's always been kind of more of a quiet guy. How has he handled that extra attention?
Could you repeat that?
How has Maurice first handled the extra attention this year as far as the national attention? He seems like more of a quiet guy.
Yeah, well, I think Bo's handled it good. I think it's been overdue. Maybe Bo feels that way. I think he's enjoying it. I think he's enjoying that. People are appreciating what he does as a football player, what he brings to the football team. Even on our own team, our appreciation for him has been probably the first, and I think he likes it. And I think that drives him to be even better. really good. Again, he's got the license and the ability to be really great. And we appreciate the heck out of him. I hope he does like that. I hope we keep going. He's got a chance to do really good.
Third row coach, right?
I think we lost the most number of starters of any team in the country. How confident are you that you can flourish even without those guys? How do you feel about what you have done back?
I feel good. I feel good about the team. You know, we'll start with our second newest guys, which is our freshman who came in the mid-year. They 10 that really have flourished. Did exceedingly good in spring practice, and which makes me think that the newest guys that arrived on campus, 19 true incoming freshmen, because the 10 did so well, I think these 19 are going to do just as well, because they were the same type of good players in high school that the 10 were. And then the third newest, freshmen are going to be sophomores this year. I'm very excited for them. We're going to talk about Rashawn, also Chris Evans in that group, Michael Lanier, Laverne Hill, Devin Bush Jr., Sean Keene, some very, very talented players that played as true freshmen. Nate Shanley. All those youngsters in that class, very excited about them because everything that they're doing now, they've already done. They're doing for a second time. And the amount of growth that you can have from doing something for the first time and doing it the next time, the second time, could be the biggest thing they've ever had in college careers. So going from the freshman year to their sophomore year, very excited for that class. Also excited for the junior class. It's hard to believe now that first got hired in Michigan December 30th, 2014, and signed a class a month later. Those guys are now juniors. Tyrone Wheatley Jr., John Bradley Jr., Grant Perry, Ruben Jones, guys in that class, Keith Washington. There weren't many of them. 12 in that class. Now those guys are juniors. And then the senior class and the fifth-year class, I'm very excited for them as well. They, many of them like Chase, Mo, Harrison, Will Spade, Mike McCray, Brian Monet, and Mason Cole. Those guys in particular that were in games last year. They were there. We won 9 straight games. Everybody's high-fiving in the locker room after the game. And they were also there when we lost 3 of our last 4 games. 2 by 1 point. And another game, 3 points in overtime. They know what it feels like. And they like the feeling of the high five better than the other. And I feel like they're good. They've seen that. And maybe that's going to motivate them even more this year. Give them more reason to put all their talent and pour their whole heart into everything that they're doing. So excited for all the guys on the team.
We'll stay on the right in front of the coach.
All Banks, sportsbank.net. Following up on the earlier question about the road trip, what were some of your favorite historical sites that you visited and cultural experiences that you had, and what you learned over there visiting these sites? You see a lot of stuff that can apply to football, and if so, how?
Yeah, I guess we applied to things in football. We had 3 really good practices over there. It was very interesting to watch our team do 6 hours of sightseeing one day where we're walking through Old Rome, and then we're in the afternoon we're at the Coliseum and the Forum, and we learned and even our political system, much patterned after Rome. But then to flip the switch, we got into football. We go out and practice and understand that it doesn't matter where we're at, or Rome, some other place. That's kind of do what we do in football. And to do it as a team, is the best thing is doing it as a group. Because we pushed ourselves to not taking breaks, to see as much as we could see, connect with as many people as we could possibly connect with. That was, I could keep going.
Switch over to the left side, third Tim.
Yeah, Tim May comes to spend. Jim, how would you, what are your thoughts on the doing away totally with two-a-day practice now in the preseason? And then number two, how have you guys adjusted to that? What will be your approach?
Well, it just makes all the sense in the world. They have 3 days anymore, 2 days anymore. Residents in hospitals don't do sleep deprivation anymore. Pilots have to sleep 10 hours for each flight. It's just everybody's doing it that way. I mean, even the military have sleep deprivation for 3 days, etc. So, I'm all for it. And, you get a day a week rest. I think everybody deserves that, especially people who play a sport like football, training, high intensity type of sport. The body does need a day of rest and recovery. So, easy to adjust to it. So, 2 days. 2 days are hard. Rather simply, the other time we had rules, 21 extra days off for the football players within the semesters. Already playing 4 easily implemented. Those are done. So the schedule's made. We're starting next Monday. First day of practice.
We're going to the far right. Coach, what happened there?
I had a chance to go to a couple clinics and watch CBJ clinic at those, and mainly just watch them win games. Around the job they did, the coaching there in Western Michigan, and now participating playing as Minnesota Rovers. My coach,
Go to the last row on the left.
Jim Jack Goals from WIT TV, Grand Rapids. How much has the way last year finished with those 3 losses driven this team in the offseason?
yeah, I hope a lot. Everyone has a lot of us, myself included. Lost 3 over the last 4 games. Okay, good. Good, that motivates us to put more into it. Coach better, play better, train harder. It's a lot more harder to each and every one of the others.
Where is your stance on Weldon State as we enter the season? You said early in the year that he is your guy, but there is a meritocracy.
Yeah, so Will's in a good spot. He comes in really tied for first with John Warren and Brandon Peters. Legitimately through competition throughout all the spring. It went through 15 practices and was a day. Put the good good news is they all did some things that Brandon really shot up. John Moore really played consistently good. And Will really had some impressive moments as well. We'll go through training camp starting on Monday. Just throw the balls out there, let the fellas compete. There's a lot that a quarterback can do over the summer to get better playing quarterback. It's one of those positions like a kicker. Quarterback can just go out and throw the balls into the net and work on their drops. There's a lot of ways that they can need other players to be out there and improve some part of their skill game. So you want to see what's transpired over the summer and see who's got better. And who gives our team the best chance to move the ball, score touchdowns, and put points on the board, turn the balls over, and probably take about 8 to 15 practices to figure that out. Both in a good spot.
Stay over on the left there, far left.
Morning, Jim. Teddy Greenstein, Chicago Tribune. Other way, here we go. Good to see you. What kind of a boost does it give you guys in training camp to have such a tough game in Florida with one?
Where does it work?
What kind of a boost?
A boost?
Mental boost does it give you guys?
That's probably a good factor. Probably a good factor in giving us some motivation to get ready. We know how good they are. And college football's always been unique. One of it's the only sport that I can think of that doesn't have a preseason, exhibition season, no spring training, preseason games. So you go right into your first game, and that's the catalyst that starts the season. But I feel like really
Final motion go to the far right here.
Head coach, playing all ABC 6, Fox 28, Columbus. Ohio State has said that they will draw maybe some motivation from being shut out in that playoff game against Clemson. Will you draw some motivation from the end of your season or even that not favorable outcome in the horseshoe?
Yes. We lost 3 of our last 4 games. We were talking about it like a couple minutes ago. We won.
Very good, thank you, Coach.